continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Habs have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Quick feed to Kako. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Handles the puck at the point. And that's intercepted by Faber.
The Canadians are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been in great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
New York's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. The Canadians win the draw. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Shot! Oh, that went off the shaft of the stick to keep that one out. Puck scooped up by Kako. From the right side, they gain the zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Scores! The Rangers strike!
We're always talking about the fancy goal. How about the hard work that creates it here, James? And you know that it's all about winning the 50-50 puck battle. Coaches always say you got to get your nose dirty. That's a prime-time example.
Get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed when they attacked the net.
From the neutral zone now. And he slides it quickly to Zibanejad. And a great save!
Montembeau's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Big-time stop there. Big play inside the defensive zone. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Rangers start behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
New York's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. Here's a short pass to Faber. The Canadians cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shuts him down. Moves it to Shekai. The Canadians will play it in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Morenz. Stones him in front. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Rangers still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Kapanen's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck in the corner. Oh, comes up for the kick save. Angles it over to Lafreniere. The Rangers gain the zone. What a steal in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Kapanen. Fires it, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Zibanejad's taking it from his own end. Fires it on net. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
It's a true competitor.
Scores! Mika Zibanejad puts it in.
Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
New York's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession, and you want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
The Rangers are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes the feed from his netminder.
Montembeau's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Quick pass over to Lindgren. Passes it to Lafreniere. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Quick shot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. I love this play, James. Not taking no for an answer. It's forceful play and showing that you've got the power to drive the dot. Finishes it off with a goal.
Montreal's broken the deadlock and gone in front by a goal here in period number 3. Now what do you do? Do you attack? Do you sit back? What do you do here, Cheryl?
Well, I think that you attack. I mean, if the puck's in the offensive zone, guess what? They're not getting any scoring chances, and they're not going to even the score. But
they score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Montreal's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Zibanejad's won possession. New York's moving it into the offensive end. Gains the zone on the left wing. All alone! And he misses the net!
Oh, I can't believe he missed, James. I mean, he had all the time in the world, and panic set in. I think he rushes the shot, and he misses the target.
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. The game is played at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to this goal.
The Canadians are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Montreal's on the attack. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Denies him again. That'll create some separation. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And they're going to start chucking them.
The emotions have escalated over the course of the game here, James, and now as a result, the gloves are being dropped.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Oh, dong.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. And off the draw, they win possession. Slides the puck over. And he feeds it down to Lafreniere. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. grab by Faber. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Well, no surprise this was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those other things that happen in a game that we don't even see, and you know that they've exchanged words throughout the course of this game, and they're finishing it off with a battle.
And ring the bell, it's over.
Well, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Off the draw, and look at that move. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. New York's got a hold of the puck. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. The Canadians are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Kapanen's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, what a move! He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Canadians been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. The Rangers win it. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a shot. What a save by Shesterkin.
Faber
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. It couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Montreal's won the faceoff at center. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Best two words in sports up next, Cheryl. Game 7.
So entertaining from all angles, right? Your fans...
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and if you're not down with that, I got two words for you. Game 7. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. Rips it. Big time stop.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
New York's looking to break out. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Puck picked up by Kako. Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Scooped up along the wall by Faber. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. That goes wide. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. And he shuts the door again. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the wall by Shekai. Montreal's in now. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Fox has got it in the offensive zone. Shot, they score! That skipped off the skate of the defender and past his own goaltender.
great pass that leads to the goal, and it takes incredible vision to find an open player like this, James. You got to manipulate with your eyes, and then you got to find a way to put it tape to tape. He does it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
New York's won it. Moving into the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save by Montembeault. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. New York's got the puck. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds it on over to Kapanen. Quick pass to Faber. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Cooley's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Oh, my! Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck off the draw. And he slides it quickly to Lafreniere. Shuts him down. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Off the face-off here, back underway. Oh, nice little move around him. Morenz has the puck against the half wall. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. The Canadians have it from their own end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Picked up along the boards by Lindgren. Fox is moving the puck through his own zone. Montreal's got it along the wall. And that's stolen by Morenz. Taken by Kapanen. Lets it rip. That's gloved by Shesterkin. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kapanen. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And a great save.
He's able to get that puck off quickly because the puck is flat and settled. He's known for executing on this one, but he's denied by the goalie.
And he sacrifices his body to block the shot. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance? Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Montreal's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Rocked them in the open ice. New York's got the puck against the boards. And that's blocked. The Canadians look to start the transition game. Shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. And it stays out of the net.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly.
Scores! Oh, wow! My goodness, what a finish.
When that puck's on his hip, James, you know that he's a magician and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there.
The Rangers have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game. It's a reason why they got the equalizer.
And now it's grabbed by Lindgren. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Off the draw, sneaks around him. Here we go, odd-man rush. He was totally locked in on that play. Oh, it stops him again. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Slavkovsky's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Right on the doorstep. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very...
The Canadians have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Rips it from the blue line, and he stopped that one. And now he moves it quickly to Morenz. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Yeah, it's go time after that.
You're taught when you're young is to protect your goaltender. You go at the goalie, you're going to drop the gloves.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Big-time stop there. Tees it up from the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Hammers one from the point. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Montreal's been rolling along all night, and they've now extended the lead to 2.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive to get the puck, but when you have it, you also want to be aggressive when you attack the net. That's what they've been doing, and then they've been rewarded with 2 goals, but the majority of the shots that they've been getting have been coming off of that aggressive nature.
From the open ice, he's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the power. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And that's a great hits-up play by Kapanen. Takes it across the blue line. Let's say by Shesterkin. Yeah, it's go time after that.
Well, it's tough for the goaltender to fight for themselves, so you might as well stand up for them. You can't touch the goaltender. You're going to have to pay.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. Oh, what a great save by Shesterkin. Montreal's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Great save by Shesterkin. Yeah, you knew that was a green light for engagement. Welcome to those of you just joining us here in the first half of period number 3. Winnipeg's continuing to lead this one by a score of 3-0. Now a quick pass to Anderson Dolan.
Sorry,
Scores! Break out the clutch here on the ski lift because that's full unanswered.
well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
The Jets continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Hellebuck's been outstanding tonight. I mean, he has been under siege, shot after shot, a real workhorse that's been better and better as the game's gone on.
And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Winnipeg's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The double G in the house, the great glove save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Winnipeg's now up by 4. Montreal's won the faceoff. And he takes a shot, scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build up that last shift.
The Canadians win the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Again! Well, we've been waiting for this. It's going to finally happen.
The frustration has been bubbling over for the past 2 periods, and I think it's coming to an all-time high here now, James, and as a result, they're going to drop the gloves.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. The Habs win the draw. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck scooped up by Coyle. Montreal's got it now. We got a win, and they're going to start chucking them.
The emotions have escalated over the course of the game here, James, and now as a result, the gloves are being dropped.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Winnipeg's won the draw in the neutral zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside. And they're going to fight. And I have to say, I'm not surprised at all here.
Me neither. We could see this one coming, James, whether it's the extra nudge on the boards. We've seen the stick work and the chirp.
We are just about to drop the puck here in overtime. What a time for you to tune in if you're just joining us here now. We are in next goal wins territory now. Who's going to step up and be the hero? Here he is, takes the shot. Stop that one. Oh, and it's on.
Not surprised at all. Goalie's in a vulnerable spot and you do that? Not a chance. Drop him.
And that'll be the end of this one as the two rivals separate.
Well, in these types of rival games, there's physicality and there's frustration. When the two meet, a fight ensues.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Puck is dropped, we're back underway, and he shimmies around it with the puck. Scores! Please! Oh! Overtime winner! Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The Bruins lead it by a pair, up 4-2. And now it's to Laine. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Denied by the goaltender. Scores! And the kid has his first in the show.
Someone get him the puck, James. First goal in the NHL, and that's got to feel great. When you're a young boy, you dream of that moment. This is a moment he'll never forget.
Well, a special moment for that young rookie, and now he's got to find a way to try to calm his nerves.
It's going to be tough because the adrenaline is going to be flowing. You know, when he was a young child, he probably thought about this moment over and over. Now that it's happened, probably a little surreal. So it's going to take some time here to just embrace the moment, get back out there, and try and do it again.
Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow. Fantastic save! The Bruins, and here we go. It's a late-going fight here.
Well, they're running out of runway. We were waiting for this one all game, and as the game claws to an end, they find a way to drop the gloves.
Well, this crowd on their feet, and this is what they wanted to see these two rivals do.
That's what rivals do. They create energy, and there's a lot of physicality, and it's been right from the puck drop, and it certainly was exemplified there, that fight.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Under a minute to play in this standing. Puck grab by Richard. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Cheryl, it looks like there's a real strategy to shorten the bench. Do you like this time of the game here to do this?
Well, I do, James. I mean, you're trailing by one. You got to find a way to create some momentum. What better course to take than get your top players out there more often?
Montreal's got the puck. Lugs the puck back into the neutrals. No love lost, and they're going to go here.
Well, it's for bragging rights as well. Anytime you're a rival, you want the victory bad. You can taste it. The intensity ramps up.
Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. It is a 4-2 hockey game to this point. For the low slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Man, is he ever... for this when he drops into that butterfly position.
And here comes the response.
Well, it has to be. You don't want your star players dropping the gloves, so you bring out the enforcer to do it. Kind of like the old-time hockey, James.
And ring the bell, it's over.
Well, that was just a perfectly... executed final punch, James. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
Coils won the draw. Oh, Tropper saved by Shesterkin. Late goings of this period. The Rangers have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Nearing the final minute of the third. New York's in transition. Levels them with the hit. And they're going to go here.
Well, they're going to answer the call because of that hit to their star player, James. And when you do this, you also garner chemistry within your lineup. You got to stand up for your teammates.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that, Donnybrook. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves the pass in front, and that's stopped. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Montreal's got to be feeling confident now getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're...
Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The Leafs lead it by a score of 4-1. And he slides it quickly to Marner. Moves the puck. Loses the coverage there. Breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play. Scores. And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example when the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money.
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Well, Pounder, it's fair to say Captain Clutch strikes again.
Well, he really does. I mean, he got the game winner last time these two opponents faced. I mean, he doesn't have to get up for these games because his adrenaline is circulating through his veins. It's circled on the calendar. He is a clutch player.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Coyle. Hammers a shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Well, as been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, and they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did. Well, that late-time goal in the third period will certainly rev this team up, but when you have a look at the coach, you can't help but be amped. I mean, he is just fired up behind the bench. He recognizes the importance of that tally.
Montreal's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so...
Score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
Montreal's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Solid hit on that play. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. And they're going to fight. And I have to say, I'm not surprised at all here.
Me neither. We could see this one coming.
Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. The score is 3-0. Puck picked up by Trocheck. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Canadians have treated tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Boyle's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Play is temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. The Canadians win the face-off. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Denies the slapper.
Frustration bubbling over late in the game when you're down by a bunch. You know you're not getting back in it. You deliver that hit. Yeah, it's one thing. You know it's over.
They're going to fight.
Well, they've been going at it all game long here, James. This was just a matter of time.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. Taken along the wall by Mancini. Play is blown in. Well, better late than never. You knew this was escalating.
Oh, you could feel it. I mean, throughout the building, James, every time they've been on the ice together, there's been words, there's been some edge, some good hits. Now it's resulting in a tilt. This has just been an ugly game, and they haven't been able to generate any momentum or get anything going. And this fight here is just a result of that buildup over the course of the game. Extremely frustrated, so the minutes speak for themselves.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Well, no surprise this was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those other things that happen in a game that we don't...
Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The Canadians lead this one by a score of 5-4, but there's no signs of this offense slowing down. Quick feed to Brazil. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Grabbed along the boards by Slavkovsky. Dishes it off. And that's off a stick. Circles back to center ice. Well, we've been waiting for this. It's going to finally happen.
The frustration has been bubbling over for the past two periods, and I think it's coming to an all-time high here now, James. And as a result, they're going to drop the gloves.
Well, looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Boston's got the puck in their own end. Drives to the paint, and he elects to explore his options. And we'll talk about finishing up strong here.
Well, this tilt is a result of the first two periods. They've both been playing with an edge and a chip and have exchanged some words, too.
And that... Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. Still a 3-goal game here with the score 5-2. That's a solid check on the play. And here comes the response.
Well, it has to be. You don't want your star players dropping the gloves, so you bring out the enforcer to do it. Kind of like the old-time hockey, James.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Coyle's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Sandin's going to have to keep his head up throughout.
Oh, and it's on!
Not surprised at all. Goalie's in a vulnerable spot, and you do that? Not a chance. Drop him.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his dunk.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Washington's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side.
James, you never like to see this.
All alone! He scores! Oh, wow! what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
The Capitals have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Oh! Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Here's a short pass to Duhigg. And they score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Taken by Radish. And he had the answer on that one.
Radish is back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting.
Well,
and certainly
this is what you get when you touch the forbidden fruit.
Well, this is about protecting your stars. I mean, you want to make sure that they're taken care of, and dropping the gloves here is
late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. Winnipeg's in the driver's seat, leading by 3.
He's only 1 goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Great save by Hellebuck. Directed over to Perfetti. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. That's a solid hit. Here we go. They're dropping the gloves. You knew this was going to come after they hit their star player.
Well, if you're going to touch the star players, you're going to have to answer the call. They certainly don't want their top players in a fight. So here they come, the enforcer.
and the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James.
Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago. Winnipeg's won the draw. Here they come on the attack. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Sharks are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Huge stop by Jones. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating.
Well, sure, I'm not surprised this is about to go down here.
Yeah, we've watched the first two periods, and now late in the game, these tempers have flared, and this is why they're going head-to-head.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Scooped up along the wall by Niederreiter. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Here we go.
This is all about safeguarding the Stars, isn't it? They're the elite players in the game. When they get hit like that, as a teammate, you got to back them up.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Poulet's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Niederreiter's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Rocks him on the play.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Temperature's boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well, and when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Oh, dong.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Poulet's won the faceoff. Shot! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Jets have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. Winnipeg's won the draw. The Habs have it now. What? Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
And ring the bell, it's over.
Oh, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Nice job tying up his opponent. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Winnipeg. Well, for those of you just joining us, better late than never here in the late stages of this third period. Montreal's continuing to lead this one by a score. Nothing. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Makes a move in front. He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off.
Montreal's won it. The Capitals get a hold of it. With the blast, blocked in traffic, slides it over to Faber. Takes the feed. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Montreal's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Poulet's won the draw at center. Washington's got the puck here in the open ice. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove and it keeps out. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Puts it on net. Sizzling shot and he makes the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, Washington still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him in close. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Yeah, it's go time after that.
Well, it's tough for the goaltender to fight for themselves, so you might as well stand up for them. You can't touch the goaltender. You're going to have to pay.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Washington's got the puck along the wall.
Well, that didn't look good, James. I mean, he is still on the ice and is going to need medical attention. That was just a huge hit, and he was on the wrong end of it.
Montreal's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Passes on over to Slavkovsky. And they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James, and I like the response. You got to find a way to stick up for your teammate.
Late goings of this third period of play. For those of you just tuning in now, better late than never. The Canadians have a 3-goal lead here this evening. Toronto's got control of the puck. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Benoit's got it in the defensive zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. New York's coming into town next on the schedule as this homestand rolls on. A few family packs are still available. You can pick them up online. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Good stand-up hit on the play. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And now it's grabbed by Savard. Rocked him.
He delivers a strong hit there, but they're down and out late in this game, and that's a frustration play right there. Being down so many, you can see it in his body language.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Well, this is usually par for course with these two teams.
Yeah, there's certainly a history between them, isn't there, James? But anytime you're in a tight game, in a tough game, you know that there's going to be more scraps because there's more competition, there's more